Hey everybody, it's Tanya at Hummingbird Paintery. I'm coming on a little bit early tonight. I've got a lot of things that I need to get done, so I just want to go ahead and do this first and not have to come back on at a different time. So anyway, I just wanted to come on a little bit early, so I know some people may not come on until about 6 o'clock, and that's okay. Hey Peggy, I'm coming on early tonight, girl. I want to get this done. I'll let a couple people come on. You're the only one on here. Hey, Miss Martha. Thank you for coming on. I'm a little early today. I just wanted to get on and get this one over with and done for tonight because I have a lot of things I need to get done. So I've got a busy weekend ahead of me. Hey, Miss Elaine. How are you doing? Hopefully everybody's having a good day today. Hey, Beth Hurley, how are you doing? All right, the first thing that I want to do is, of course, I posted on there that I was going to do that little sign. It has this right here, and I think this sign's cute enough. Hey, Miss June, so I didn't do anything with this portion of the sign. I'm leaving it like it is. I've also got this, and I was playing with it. It's the reason why it looks kind of scratchy. Hey, Maritza. Hey, Miss June. Thank y'all for coming on early. I thought I'd come on about 10-15 minutes early. So I'm going to leave the shoes the way they are. I am going to put a little bit of paint right where the gold is supposed to be. Hey, Miss Paula. Hey, Miss Dreama. All right, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to end up covering this up. I want to cover it up with some material. I have some green material, green and white, that I've had. This is the hat that's going to go on the top of it, but I'm not going to leave it this way. I want to cover it with material. Hey, Miss Robin. So I'm going to cover this up. And right now... I went ahead and I painted the face and painted the hands. I know, believe me, I can't wait to see what I'm doing either. Because I have this thing in my head, okay? So hopefully it's going to turn out. This is another one of those wing it moments because I'm not really a St. Patrick's kind of girl. So we're just going to see. I'm going to use this flower here. I kind of wore orangey pink today just for... I don't know, his hair and stuff, so it would kind of match. I don't know. But I'm going to use 3 different hearts. That's going to make our little clover, okay? But I'm going to paint it right now green. And I also want to paint this stir stick, okay? This is going to hold everything together. Hopefully you'll see what I'm talking about. Hopefully I can do pretty good. I did do the little hands. What did I do? Here's the other one. 2 little hands, and we're going to paint a little bit on top of it to make his little fingers, and paint his face on. So I had to go ahead and paint that part because it wouldn't dry quick enough. So I did that a couple of hours ago, and I've been sitting here just fiddling with it the whole time. And I got these from thank you for the stars. Okay. So I got these little ears from the elf that the Dollar Tree had. This was back at Christmas. And I thought I did cut a little bit off of the top. Hey, Miss Tommy Sue. And we're going to use this for his ears, okay? And then I've also got some of this that we used before. I'm going to use it for his hair or beard. I just don't know exactly. I've got some material also that I may use for his hair instead. Like I told you, this is winging it. And hopefully it's going to turn out the way I want it to. But we're going to see. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the 2 things green. I'm going to paint this green and I'm going to paint these green. I've got 3 of these, okay? So we're going to do that so it'll dry. So we're just going to take this, and you don't really have to get the sides. They're already kind of stained a little bit, so you can just do the tops of these and they should be fine. Let's see, I'm pulling it back so y'all can see what I'm doing. This way they'll dry They don't have to be perfect. This is going to go on his hat. But we're going to see. We're going to see what it looks like. And then I'll show you a couple of the goodies that I got. I got an angel and I got a couple of books I'm going to show you. And the scale that I posted earlier. Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Elaine. I'm going to get this out right here so I can put my finger on it. But the reason why I want to paint this, it's going to be covered up mostly, but just in case you can see a little bit through it, then it'll be painted and you won't be able to notice it as much. Because I don't really want them to overlap, and it'll show just slightly. So this will just kind of blend in, so it's okay. Hey, Miss Vicky. Vicky and I were talking earlier about estate sales and stuff. So I got this one. I was going to use a big 5-gallon one, but I don't think you'll need it. Just a regular stir stick if you have one of these, or you can go to Lowe's or Home Depot and just ask them for one, even if you're not getting any paint. Generally, they're pretty nice about giving it for free. So I'm going to do the sides just because you might see that, but hopefully you won't see the back. It'll be leaning up against something. I was going to have it sitting and then having it dangle down, but I decided not to do that. So we'll just see. This probably can hang on the wall. So I'm just going to lay it over here to the side so it'll dry. Maybe I'll get the heating tool. Hey, Miss Peggy. Those are going to dry really fast. Thank you for sending the stars. I appreciate that. Woo! That'll burn if you're not watching it. Alright. So let me undo this. Let's see. Do y'all decorate for St. Patrick's? Because I'm not really one. I forgot to do the top. I'm not really one to decorate very much. I go straight from Valentine's to Easter. I don't know if y'all are like that or not. I'm going to use some of my water to wipe my fingers. Alright. So this is what I want to do. Alright, while those dry, and I also have a piece, this was left over from a gourd, so I'm going to use it for the bottom. No, you don't do it either, Miss Peggy? Yeah, I don't do it. Okay, so I hand sewed this, everybody. Not great job, I know, but it'll do. So this is the face. I know it kind of looks funny. You do a little bit. All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue these little ears to the back. It's just barely going to be over the edge right here. And I'm going to do that first, just so they'll be on there. Let's see how I want to do it. I got to put this in the front because I'm going to be putting it in the back. So let's see. We're going to do just like this. And I want it down just a little bit from the edge here because I want this to kind of go up under. If you'll see it this way, you want the hat to kind of go in between here. You love the spring and Easter. I do too. I like the colors. They're really pretty. So I'm going to do the same thing as this other side. And then we're just going to put it right here on the edge. Let me pull it down just a little bit. Alright, so this is what it looks like right there. And we'll take a little bit of paint. This is obviously a lighter shade of the peachy color, and these are a little darker, but we'll brighten it up on the edges and everything once we do the face. I've also got a little bitty half bead, and I'm going to paint it with peachy color just like the face. So I'm going to take that and do it real quick because I want it to dry before we put it on. And you don't really have to do it. You could just leave it like it is. It doesn't matter. Let me get some of this off of here. I'm making a big old mess. Because we're going to put a little bit of blush on it and put it on his cheeks as well. So that's going to cover, make it a little bit brighter. I did have a good Friday. I had to work a lot today. We had a lot of work to do, but then, I got to leave a little early today, and that was good. All right. So what I want to do first is the hat. Okay, we can do either side. You could do this plain side, or you can cover this up. I believe that you won't be able to see through that. See, this is fairly thick material. I don't know. I got this in an estate sale. They had a whole lot of fabric and everything. Thank you for whoever gave the stars last. I appreciate that. Thank you for giving the stars. So I just made it a little bit bigger so I could cover this, and then we'll cut the excess off. Thank you, Miss Robin. This is a shirt I've had for a long time, but it's kind of thin. And so I had to put a shirt on underneath it. Kind of like Barb does. Let me drop something. All right. Let me get back up on here. It's a lot easier to sit down than it is to try to stand. All right, so we're just going to take some hot glue and we're going to put on the edges of this. I'm going to put it all around here. And then we'll just put this on top of it. We'll do the sides and the top first. I'm just going to take it like this, and we're just going to go on there, and you do not see it. And then I'm going to take this, and we're just going to go across here, and then I'm going to put it down again. All right, so it's going to be up, around, so I'm going to take this and cut it off. Hey, Vanetta. So I've got my little scissors. So we're just going to take this. I'm not going to worry about the sides too much. They're kind of already brownish color anyway. And I'm just going to take this and cut the excess off. It was just easier to kind of have most of it done before I came on here. So y'all wouldn't have to watch me do all this cutting and painting every little bit and all that. Because as it is, this is different. I don't know. We're just going to see what it looks like. Hopefully it'll turn out like I wanted it to. I was trying to fiddle with it before I came on just to see. And this isn't going to be perfect, but we're going to do the best we can here. So let's just see. All right, so I cut this part already. Let's go down this way. If I'd done it just right, I probably could have just drawn it around there and just cut it out and put it on. I probably could have just Mod Podged it, but I'm just going to do it this way. This is easier for right now, but I would suggest Mod Podging it. That's probably would have been a little bit better. I didn't think about that until this moment. So let's just see. All right, so that's the way it looks, just like that. All right, so I'm going to do the other side, but what I'm going to do is leave a little bit of room at the very top, so it doesn't matter which side's front or back. So let me find my piece. This is the other piece, just like this. Hey, Diana, thank you for coming on. So I'm going to get rid of these little pieces. And we're going to glue this one on, but I'm going to do it from the bottom. And then we'll go up from there, because I'm going to leave the top part. I want to leave it open because I'm going to put a little bit of stuffing in between so it looks kind of like a bigger hat. So we're going to do a little bit right in here and a little bit right there. And then I'm going to take the stuffing. Now, I don't want a whole lot. We're just going to kind of put a little bit in there. See, I'm going to get my pencil. I just want it to stick out a little. I really got too much. Let's see. I'm going to have to make it thinner. I don't want a whole lot. I probably should have gotten like batting. Hey, Miss Pat. So really batting might have done better than this. I need to thin it out some if I'm going to use this. I've got some batting somewhere, but I don't know where. In this house, it's a mess. So it's no telling. All right. So we'll go ahead. I think that's pretty good. It doesn't matter down here at the bottom. Let's see. Let me put it back. Just going to hold it for a second. Your son and I are cooking eggplant parmesan. Ooh, that sounds good. Does your son live with you, Miss Pat? Eggplant parmesan sounds good. I had leftover Chinese. But that was my last little bit of it. And I won't eat it for a while because it's got a lot of salt in there and I try not to eat it too much. Yes, he does. Well, that's nice if he likes to cook with you. All right, so we're just going to go to the edge here and cut these little pieces off. We're going to see what this looks like. That's good. You got your son with you. I don't live near my sons. They both live in Texas, and I live in Memphis or Bartlett, as y'all have seen, some of you. Your son wishes he had that. Had what? Hey, Miss Bonnie, thank you for coming on. I don't think I've ever seen you on here before. So I'm going to take these pieces and just move them over here. All right. So what we're going to do is take this and we're going to go just a little bit on top of this little guy. Only we want the ears to go on top of the hat. Okay? So we're just going to take a little bit of glue. And we're going to go at the very top of his head. If y'all cut one out and make one. And I'm going to just hold it on here. And I want to put these ears kind of on top. They're not real big. I probably should have been... Oh, your Chinese food. Yeah, I love Chinese. But I just don't want to eat too much of it because it's so salty. It's not good for blood pressure. I don't have blood pressure issues, but I sure don't want any. You like the pattern? It's a good material. I don't know what kind of material this is. It's just like a cotton polyester blend. But I just got it for cheap. They gave me like a box of a bunch of different fabrics. And this came in it too, and it's really thick. I don't know what kind this is either. But I don't know if I'll use this or we'll use some of the, some of this. All right. So this is what it looks like so far. Okay, we haven't painted the face or anything on there. We hadn't put the little hands on. Where's my stick? Okay, this is dry for the most part. Let me see. All right. So it's dry. It's dry now. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to have this to hold most everything, okay? So what I'm going to end up doing, I have to kind of look at it. This is pretty good and done. This is his little nose. You like the pattern? All right. So let me put the glue on here, and we're just going to stick this right here. I'm going to hold it for a second. Hi, everyone. Hope you had a good day. Miss Robin, we had a good day. All right. So we're going to use this in the center, okay? And he's going to be holding the sign with these little hands that I made, okay? So I'm going to kind of move this up to the top, put this underneath. His face is going to come over this sign a little bit. And this is going to be kind of at the bottom. And I'm kind of going to put this right over his leg, just like this. So he's going to kind of look crooked a little bit. Hey, Miss Janet. How are you doing? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do the bottom part. I went ahead and just traced his little breeches. So I'm going to cut those out. And then I'm going to make the other side a little bit bigger. I'm going to do this one a little bit bigger than what I'm cutting. But we want to go just to the top of the shoes. I'm going to leave his shoes kind of sparkly. We want to cut this just slightly bigger, not too much, than what I cut out. I just traced it. There, so he's got little breeches. Hey, Christy. And I'm going to put them on just like this to match his hat, okay? And I did paint a little bit right there, just in case. You think it's going to be cute? I hope it's cute. It'll be cute when I get his face on, huh? But that'll be last. Let's do this part. So I'm just putting it right up in here. And we're just going to glue it on the front. So let's see. And you can Mod Podge it on if you want to do that. I didn't know if I would even have any green. It's going to be cute. I hope so. I'm not even going to do the back of this. I was going to do the back. I had an extra piece, but I don't think you're even going to see it. It's really not that bad. I'm going to try to get a little bit of glue right here, and let's see if I can flip that over where I did it just a little bit bigger. Yeah, it did pretty good. We'll do this side too. Let's see. Just barely put any on there. Let me cut this little edge so it'll lean on there a little bit. Probably could do the edges on the inside too, but let's see. Maybe. Let's see. It's okay like it is. All right. So there's his little breeches and his shoes. Okay. While this is drying, I've got some of this. I've had this for 25 years. I'm surprised that it's not solid in here. Hey, Miss Vicky. Again. All right, so we're going to take this. This is puff paint. It's also called Color Point. Walmart had these, and I had different colors ages ago. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to go right here where the gold is supposed to be. And let me see. And then I'll show it to you. Let's see if I can get this just a little bit over his, there. All right. So we're going to do it this way. I don't know if they carry these at Hobby Lobby, but they're really good because they're pointed. Let me get it down to the bottom. Okay. Okay. Let me get this and wipe the tip off so it'll be good. But this is 25 years old. I'm surprised that it works. Hey, Miss Vera. Drop my pieces. Hey, Miss Alice. All right, let me show you. See how cute? And it makes it 3D like. I'm getting my little boogers and stuff off of here. So that makes it brighter. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, remember these, Rhonda? At Walmart ages ago. Looking cute so far. This is cute. So I've got that, and we've got this, and we're going to do it this way. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the bottom of the stick. Okay, because I know that I'm going to put it on this side of the leg. So we're going to put it down here. I'm going to put a generous amount. Then we're going to take this and just do it kind of sideways here. That way it's covering the stick. You think it's going to be cute? Thank you, Miss Pat, for the hearts. I appreciate that, and everybody else. All right. So I'm going to set that aside. We're just going to, I'm probably going to do this sign this way and this kind of this way. We're not going to cover it completely up. So let me go ahead and put the sign down. We're going to do it right here in the middle. Put a generous amount. You're working alongside you. Mine's just work. Well, that's good. All right. Thank you for coming on, even if you're doing work. All right. So we're just going to do that, and then we're going to see. So this is what it looks like so far, okay? And I want it to be kind of crooked. Kind of like this and that, like he's doing that, okay? So we're going to take this and go over happy just a little bit, and then we're going to put this to the back of here. So let me just do that real quick. Hold on. We're going to put a generous amount of glue. And then I want to hold it. I don't want to burn myself though. Let's see. Okay. So hold it really good for a little bit. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Y'all are so sweet. All right. So instead of having a body, he's just holding his sign. Let me make sure I've got, it's doing pretty good. We're going to put a little bit at the top of the Happy St. Patrick's Day sign. Oop, I'm putting my finger in it. Maybe I should have done that last. Maybe I need to take the hot tool and put it on there. Thank you. Appreciate that, Miss Vera. Let me see if I can dry this a little bit. It's easy to touch. Let me see. Just a minute. I'll try to put a little bit right here where I've done touched it. It's the only bad thing. Maybe I should have done it last. So let me just try to hold it up, try to get that dry a little bit. I hope y'all had a good day today. If you're like me, you had to work. And if you didn't, I hope you had fun. Okay, it looks better than it did, so it's okay. We're still doing it. We haven't finished yet. All right, so right now, this is what he looks like, okay? And then we're going to put his hands on. If I don't touch this, I gotta be careful there. I did cut these off because I was gonna put him some eyebrows right here. But we'll do that last because I want to do his eyes first. Day off, but had to catch up on laundry. Yeah, I've got laundry in there myself, for sure. All right, I'm going to take some brown paint, a little bit of brown. And this is kind of a, I don't know, it's a weird color brown, but it's a fabric paint. And I'm going to use that a little bit just to make him some little fingers. So let me do that. Let me see. I got to figure out which one's which. Where's my other one? What'd I do with it? I dropped it like everything else. Hey, Miss Julie. I'm dropping tons of stuff tonight. What is my deal? This stuff doesn't want to sit here. All right, so I'm just going to take this. I'm going to look at it to see where I want my hands. All right, so we're just going to do it right here. So I'm just going to take this. And we're just going to do this kind of like this a little bit. We're going to pretend that his thumbs are underneath. So I'm just making it look like a little hand there a little bit better. So it doesn't look like a little mitt or something. I'm doing well. So that's what we're going to do. Let me glue this on. We want to get it right at the edge. Right here. You can use fabric glue if you want to. We're going to get it right at the edge. I'm going to take this little piece off right here. I'm having the worst time with all these little things. Okay, so you just want to hold it for a second. And then we're going to take the little bitty brush again and put a little bit on this side. I'm just giving it a little bit of fingers, little tips of the fingers, like he's holding on to the sign. Just like that. And then I'm going to do the other side. Folding towels while you're watching. That's a good idea. Multitask. Get as much as you can. I've got clothes in the dryer, in the washer, that I'll have to put in the dryer in a minute. So you want it kind of on the edge. I'm almost not on the edge. Let's see. There we go. Just got so many fuzzies. All right. So I'm going to put it a little bit on the edge here so when I put it down, it'll hold it a little bit better. Same thing over here. You want a little bit on the sign just so it'll be holding it a little bit better, but you don't want to put it on the very end because you want it to look like he's holding it like this. So far, this is what he's looking like. Okay. And then we're going to, I got this, remember this from the basket that I did with, for Santa that had the belt. We're going to use this because it'll match his shoes. So I'm going to just put this on here And we're just going to cut it about halfway because that's too thick, okay? So depending on what you have, you can just take what you have. So I'm going to take about a third of it off, and then we're just going to glue it right there. Let's see. And I did it about the same size. It's fine. I'm going to put the glue right here. And then we're just going to stick it right on. Doesn't have to be perfect. You made that Santa basket. All right. All right, and then I've got this little piece of material here. This is just some felt or some fleece, I think. And I just took a piece of it. Let me get this little corner off. And I'm going to put it right in the center. Hey, Cindy Lee. Thank you for coming on. So I'm going to put this on the back. Just a little glue. Be careful not to burn yourself. And then I'm going to put it in the center here. There we go. All right. So that's what it looks like right there so far. All right. So I've got this painted on here. I'm going to use my blush, but I got the one. Thank you for the little shamrocks and the heart. I got the brownish color or the orangey color just because of St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to do some on the cheek here. Do some on the nose. You would think this would be more orangey, but it's really not too bad. But it looks better instead of using that bright red. So we're just going to take that, and then we'll do the eyes. I'm going to put a little on his ear, in the center of his ear as well. And then y'all see, put a little bit down here, but we're going to end up putting, all right, let me show you. So far, that's what he looks like. And I'm still putting my finger in there. I have got to quit. So if you do this, don't do it until the very end because I'm putting my finger all in there. So we're going to take the brown, and I'm going to kind of use that to do his mouth a little bit. This is not a pretty brown. I wish I had a regular brown. Where is the brown? I need a fabric color, and I may not have that in regular brown. And I don't know where my other stuff is. Maybe I can put a little white with it. He's turning out so cute. I think he will once we get it done. I'm going to try to lighten this up some. It's kind of ugly. What blush did you use? I used this LA Colors from Dollar Tree. And this is kind of a brownish, kind of orangey color. All right, let me see if I can mix this with a little bit of white and see if it does a little bit better. This is ugly, really. I don't know what color you want to call this. It's a brown, but it just is not a good brown. All right, let me see what I can do. So we're just going to take this. You know, you can't really tell, so I'm going to have to use the darker. Let's see. We're just going to take this and just go make a little mouth. I'd already drawn a mouth on here. I love working with the blush. It's so easy. You do not have to do it with a brush and paint. It's so much easier with your finger. So definitely use it. And I'm going to use a little bit of red, but I'm going to use a regular red. Because I don't have any red right here that's fabric paint. So we're just going to take a little bit of this and go in here to paint the back of his mouth. So I just take it and put a little bit in there. I'm going to use a little tiny bit of regular red. Let's see if I can get the, okay. If I can smell the paint, I know I got a hole in there, but it doesn't want to come out. Hey, Miss Barb. Hey, Cindy Dixon. Long time no see, girl. All right, so we're just going to use a little bit of the regular red, even though I'm going to take it and we're going to blend it in with the brown. I know that seems a little odd, and really the black too, if I can find the black. If you put that in there, this is fabric paint as well. There, I just need a little tiny bit. We just want a little bitty bit to go kind of in here and make it kind of look grayish, dark. A little bit of brown and black. I don't know how to explain it, but just I mix all the colors together. Let me do that and I'll show you. Let me finish it. I've almost got it. All right, so this is what it looks like. I'm trying to not make it real severe with complete black. See how it's kind of grayish? Okay, it's not completely black. Hey, Jenny Ramirez. So that's what my goal is to just do it like that. Now we're going to use some of the white and some of the red. So since the white is already a fabric paint, then it should be okay. But we're just doing his mouth. So let me just show you his tongue here. Let me put a little more red. All right, and then we want just a little tiny bit like this. I'm going to show it to you. See how his little tongue is? I got a little bit of white on there. That's to give him a little something, something. And I'm going to get a little brighter red up here at the top. All right. We rinse that off. Now we're going to do the eyes, okay? So we're going to take the black right now. I'm going to turn him around because I'm right-handed and I don't want to put my arm in that again for the third or fourth time. I'm going to do this too. I forgot about that. All right. So I'm going to do this and then I'll show it to you, okay? I'm going to take this and just outline his eye right here. You want a very tiny brush, okay? Because otherwise you would have it really thick and it wouldn't look real good. Make sure you don't have any little glue boogers. Because you get it on there like I do. Hold on. We're just gonna, we'll fix it. That's what I was trying to avoid. When you got a glue booger on there, it kind of messes it up. All right. That's okay because we're going to put our blacks of our eyes right here. But you got to be really careful with those glue boogers. I'm getting there. You amaze me. You are so good at painting faces. You're jealous. I'm not always good. I tell you, when you don't know what you're going to do, you just kind of wing it. Let me see. Let me do this real quick. Let me see what it looks like. It's getting there. Hold on. Let me make this one on the right look a little bit bigger. And I'm going to show it to you. All right, y'all ready? Cha-ching! So here he is, okay? He's kind of cute, isn't he? Now I've got to do white in between the black and the black line. So thank you, Miss Barb. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we're going to do white. Let me turn it over again because I'm right-handed. Sorry someone was beating on your door. Here he is so far. Hopefully it wasn't anybody bad at your door. Thank you for all the hearts. All right, so we're going to do the white in between. So I got to be careful not to touch the black. You love him? Let me see what he's going to look like. You really got to have a steady hand when you get in between these. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you don't want the black and the white to mix, okay? That's the main thing. And since he's not dry, then it can easily mix. So I'm just trying to be careful, and I put some red in it too, so just don't want to get all that together. So we're getting there. And then we're going to put some eyebrows on and put a little bit of hair or something just to make him, I don't know if I want to put a beard or if I want to put hair or both or what. Let's see what we can do. Let me get it close over here. Hold on, I'm almost finished. All right, now let me get one little spot of black on there where I messed up. I went over it. Hey, Miss Norma, thank you for coming on. If you mess up, then you can just go back and put your line. And that's what I did right there, so. All right, so here he is. And then I've got to put a dot in his eye. But right now, that's what he looks like, okay? Never seen one this nice. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit, I'm just gonna use this white because it's what I have. We're gonna put a little bit of white on there. Put a little there. And put a dot in his eye. I think I'm gonna get regular paint for that. Let me see. Here's my white. I can use fabric paint, but it's starting to dry a little bit. So I'm just gonna use regular paint for the white of his eye there. Little dot. So he kind of looks like a little leprechaun, doesn't he? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. And thank you for the stars and everything else, y'all. Y'all are so sweet. All right, so let me, what was I going to do? Oh, let me find it. Okay. This is going to go on his hat, okay? These are the 3 pieces that I did before. Hey, Miss Linda, thank you for coming on. And we're going to make a little shamrock to go on his hat, and I'll fix it. We're going to do a little bit of white on the edges, so let me go ahead and do that so we can see it a little bit better. He gets cuter by the minute. Thank you. So I'm just going to take this and we're just going to put some accent of white on here, just like this. Okay, that way you're going to see it. It's a little bit different color. Hey, Miss Sherry, thank you for coming on. And I'm going to put a little bit here. And let's see how we're going to do this. We're going to do it on the bottom, I think. Okay. And that way, when we go to put it on, we're going to do it this way. Let's see. I don't know whether I want to put it on top of that or way up here. And then we're going to take, there's a piece of, what did I do with it? Here it is. This right here. We're not going to use the whole thing because it's too long. Hey, Tina. Let's see here. We're going to take part of this off. We're going to just stick it right there. So I'm going to take a little glue and we're just going to glue it down to the hat. Like this. And hold it on there for just a second. And then we're going to take this. We're going to stick it right there and hold it for a second so it'll stay. Miss June, if you've got to go, that's okay. Thank you. All right. So here's his little shamrock right there. And then I wanted to put this, I just had this left over, and because it's orange, I just thought it would be cute. I don't know if I want to do it on this side or this side. I'll cut that part off. I don't know which side I should put it on. This one right here or this one right here, because it's kind of, if I do it this way, you won't be able to see it. I guess we need to do it over here, huh? You love it and it makes you want to decorate? Well, that's nice of you to say. All right, so we're just going to take this and I'm going to put it back in here. Here, he's got a little orange to match his hat a little bit. Taking it easy and fixing sandwiches tonight. Yeah, I had leftovers. All right, let me get this. We're going to put a little bit right there. I'm going to put it on his hat, okay? Where's the other one? I already had some cut. All right. All right. I think he looks so funny. Oh my goodness. And what do y'all think? Does he need a little hair? Should I put a little hair coming out from underneath the hat? I don't know where I'm going to put him. I don't usually decorate. You had brown beans and cornbread. That sounds good too. All right, so let me just take a little piece of this. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe if I get some little pieces and we do it like this. If I take a little bit and just put over here. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do you think I ought to put a little bit right here? Or none? Do you think it looks good like it is? Those eyebrows are too cute. I know, right? I love the eyebrows. Do y'all think he needs hair? Or no hair? I don't know. Oh my goodness. It kind of looks funny if unless I did one long piece. Wonder if I could do that. What would he look like with one long piece? Let me... And put it around here just for his beard. It matches his eyebrows. What do y'all think? Let me try to cut that. Let me cut it right there. And I'll show you before I put it on. His eyebrows make you think of caterpillars. They kind of do, don't they? I'm not going to glue this until y'all say, because it's kind of cute. I don't know. Let's see. All right. Let me see if I can show you. What about that? Are you liking better the way he is by himself, without the beard? With or without the beard? He's kind of cute. Either way. I kind of like him with it, but I like him without it. You think yes, Miss Terry said? Yes, Miss Peggy said. With or without? You like the beard. I like the beard too, because then it doesn't look like caterpillars up here. Okay, so I'm going to do just a little bit and we'll do it. Miss Vera says without. Most everybody says the beard's cute. All right, let's just see. I'm doing just a little bit right on the seam. Y'all, I think it looks cute with the beard. Let's see. I think I want to put a little dab of glue right at the corner. His face is so stinking cute. Thank you. And I'm putting the ears on top here so they'll look like they're sticking up better. This is really cute, y'all. Okay, look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. How cute is he, y'all? Just when you thought she couldn't make it any better, she does. Thank you, Miss Pat. You're so sweet. I think he looks so cute. My goodness. This is cuter than I thought, y'all, but this is kind of what I had in mind. So I kind of do like it, even though I don't do St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, Miss Linda. But it really, really cute, isn't it? It turned out really cute. But you can just lay this up against something on your mantle or on a shelf, like up here. But I think he turned out really cute. That's cute now. Love the eyebrows and the beard. Magically appear. You can magically appear at my house. The cutest St. Patrick's Day decor. Thank you, Miss Barb. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. Y'all are so sweet. I appreciate that. But I think he looks pretty cute. So y'all can do this if you hand sew just like I did, because I didn't get the sewing machine fixed yet. I've got to fiddle with it some more. It's something to do with the tension or something. Thank you, Miss Martha. Y'all are so sweet to me. But y'all can do this with that Dollar Tree little item. It's very cute. So y'all be able to do this. Y'all have to do it. Cuteness overload. Thank you, Miss Tommy Sue. Thank you, Jenny. I don't know what I'm going to do on Sunday either, so I've got to figure that out. I may do another St. Patrick's because I did buy that wreath form, and I may do that. I'm not sure because I figure we better do that before St. Patrick's gets here on the 17th. You've got that? You'll make him great, Sherry. You'll have to show it on the Hummingbird Crafters group because I want to see what y'all do with it. Wish you could help me. I wish you could help me with my machine too. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think it's just the tension. I'm going to take it completely out, the thread that came with it, because you know they give you that junk thread. So I'm going to do that and see if that'll help if I rethread the whole thing. I don't know if that'll help or not. But I'm going to try. It would take me a week to try that one. The face is so cute. It is so cute. This was easy, y'all, because the nose is just one of those half beads. This is, I think it's the large one, but it might be the next to the largest. Your sewing machine needs service. Might need some cleaning too, oiling. Well, it's brand new though. I mean, I would think not. It's not a expensive machine. It's just one of those like $60 ones from Amazon. So I'm not really sure. I don't think it needs any oiling. It doesn't say anything like that. Try a better thread. I think that's what it is, Miss Martha. I'm going to try that because it'll go for just a little bit and then it quits and it balls the fabric up or the thread. So I'm going to try that because I think that's what it is. And I put the tension back on 5 where it looks like it's supposed to be on 5. So I don't know. I'm at a loss. Probably not then. Yeah, I don't think it needs oiling. But Lord, I don't know what to do if it does need oiling because it doesn't look like there's any parts in there. I think when it dies, it'll just go to heaven because it won't be able to be fixed. It'd just be simpler to buy another one. You make everything look easy. I don't know. I try to do it as easy as I can. I want y'all to be able to do it too. Y'all don't even have to do eyes, and if you want to, you can just do a little oval or a circle that's black and just put a little white dot in it, and it always looks cute. I like all the little things that are beady-eyed. They're so cute. Make sure that you're bobbing, and I'll have to read that in a minute. It just went by. Sounds like, yeah, the wrong thread. I think so, because they give you that cheap thread at the beginning. Mine certainly will not look like yours, but hey, you can try. Absolutely. You can do something like this. You don't even have to do it like I did. You could even paint this. You could sand it down and paint it, or turn it over and do the other side. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You can do either one. So it doesn't matter. Everybody can make their own, you know. You don't have to do it like I did. Mine certainly will not look like yours. Barb Scott, what are you making them for, Barb? That's a lot of stars. Got my happy mail today, thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad you got your happy mail. I hope everybody has a good Saturday. I am going to an estate sale. I wanted to show y'all a couple things that I did get. I thought we could make one of these, y'all, but look at this pretty angel. Isn't she pretty? With the long pieces of material. Let me get this out of the way so I don't get paint on her. I may cry if that happens. But I got this today for like, I don't know how much I paid for her, to be honest, because I just put her up there. It's got lace on it. It's a ball. And then they put like a little hat on her. Now, I don't know that I can make a hat this pretty. See how pretty that is? Somebody can actually sew. But this looks like material, just pieces of material. But I love her, and she doesn't have a face. I may put her a face on there. But she's so pretty. And then she's holding some little old flowers. Do you remember I made those in the 80s? Yeah, these... I don't remember that, but I believe you. For sure. But she's so pretty, though. But I figure we could make this. I love angels, too, so I'll be doing a lot. Thank you. I hope you have a good weekend, too, Miss Martha. So I made that. I got that, and then I got this that I showed a picture of, y'all. And look, she painted on the sides of it. And I like the way she painted it. So I'm going to leave it this way. So I love this. I'll see if I can find the photo. Yeah, show me, Rhonda. I'm sure you did it. I know you did it. And then I bought this book. It's called The Christmas Drawings of Thomas Nast. And it's just got some pretty photos in there that we could do something with. I love the scale too, Miss Barb. But all of these are just like Christmas prints and stuff. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? You wouldn't change the scale? Me either. I like the way it is. It looks just right. Hey, Mister. Hey, Manny. How are you doing? This is what I made, Manny. Isn't he cute? And then I got this too. Ugh. Southern Living Garden book, because I thought it would have a lot of ideas in there. Look at them numbers going up. Trying to, Manny. Man, you've got the numbers, Manny. But I thought this would be good. It would have some good ideas in there for the garden, because I'm all the time wondering about bugs and different things for my plants. So that's the reason why I got this, because it wasn't but like $3. It was so worth it. Rhonda, I'm going to an estate sale tomorrow, too. Good night, Vicki. Thank you, everybody, for coming on tonight. And I hope that you enjoyed the little leprechaun, and we will try to do another one. I do too. What are you doing tomorrow? You want to go? It's over there off of Ridgeway. So, hey, Melinda, thank you for coming on. This is what I made tonight, so you'll have to go back and see me. Thank you, Rhonda. Yes, the estate sales are way too fun. You're welcome, Miss Paula. Y'all have a good night, and I'll message you, Rhonda. And I will talk to you ladies later, and I will see y'all on Sunday at 3 p.m. Okay. And everybody's saying good night. So I hope y'all have a good evening, and I will see y'all. Are you gonna watch Mr. Wally make a bunny? I might, if I stay up that late. I'm gonna really be cleaning around here. I have to. I've got so much stuff everywhere. I'm starting to get like my mother and hoarding everything. I better watch myself. I'll try to have a good day. Mr. Wally day. Yeah, I like Mr. Wally, watching him. So I have a couple of hours before he comes on. So I definitely will probably come on there, but who knows? I might have to rewatch it later. But y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all on Sunday at 3 p.m. Central, and we'll do another craft. I think we're going to do that little shamrock that's metal from the Dollar Tree. So if I can figure out what I want to do with it. So y'all have a good night, okay? Thank you, ladies. Y'all are so sweet, and thank you for the stars and the hearts.